Hey, I'm running a little behind. Uh, Actually, I got a meeting with a real person at Facebook. I haven't been able to log into my Facebook account for 6 months or even longer. And every time I send all the stuff the robot tells me to send, it comes back and says, "Oh, you're not old enough." Old enough? I'm older than dirt. I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, so I got a email from somebody at Facebook who says, "Oh, they want me to spend more money advertising." I said, "Fine, maybe at least I get back to a human, a Facebook human." I don't really think there are many humans there, to tell you the truth. Try to get a hold of one. Yeah, that's why these new tech giants who make more money than anybody else in the world does it with a fraction of employees than like the manufacturing dig in this country. So it's a whole new ball game. That's why everybody's hurting for jobs and stuff like that. But actually, I want to show how you can use all this new techie stuff. Particularly if you like food. Now, listen, I read this thing in the New York Times this morning. It said Wendy's plans to open 700 delivery-only kitchens by 2025 to meet the growing demand from people who want their fast food brought to them. See? You don't have to have a restaurant. You like food, you like cooking something, you don't even have to have a distributor, nothing. You just have your kitchen and sell it from there. Here's how they do it. Okay, Wendy said the kitchens would primarily operate in big cities in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, where the chain has fewer brick and mortar stores. The chain will even will open its first 50 delivery kitchens this year. So we're going to have 50 this year. In Dublin, Ohio, the company is partnering with Reef Technology Inc., a Miami company that runs 5,000 delivery kitchens in 30 cities. See, there's already a company that manages delivery kitchens. All they do, it's a restaurant that is just a kitchen. Don't have to worry about anything else. Wendy's said third parties like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub will deliver the food. See, they don't even have to worry about who delivers it. Yeah, so that's it. You have, you like your grandmother's donuts? Well, talk your grandma into making a bunch every day, and you get on the internet and find customers. Demand for restaurant delivery has already growing before the pandemic, but surged when restaurants closed their dining rooms last year. Delivery accounted for 3% in the U.S. in 2019, and last year rose to 8.5%. So that's almost a 300% increase, right? Maybe my math is wrong, but from 3% to almost 9% is grown. So anything you like cooking, okay, now what are the problems? Well, there's maybe, you could think of a gazillion of problems, but the only problem to me is getting a customer. So you have to find somebody maybe locally. I mean, what you could do is find a local store that's online, and then you could deliver food from their customers and give the store a cut of the whatever it is, So the hardware store, just think if the hardware store also said, "Hey, this we deliver donuts," so all their people could get deliveries, or snacks or hoagies. I mean, I know a friend of mine back in the 50s, his mom loved to make hoagies. So she would just make 50 hoagies a day, and my friend would sell them. See, now you don't even have to need that. You have the internet. Okay, and to me, there's two ways of doing everything. One, you don't worry about laws, you don't worry about anything, and you try it to see if it's successful. And then if it is, if you see, hey, there's something here, then you start doing what's required, doing the laws, all that kind of stuff. But it's going to, if you're breaking a law, it's going to take the government 3 years to find you, and by that time you'll be out of business. So you want to make sure you're in business first, and you don't want to waste a lot of time. But to know if you want to touch that base first, there's a place to get all the free help for delivering food out of your kitchen. And that is your local county cooperative extension service, okay? County cooperative extension service. They help people like this. They even have training courses that are free to do this. That's right. So I mean, you could just make party. You could just be the person who makes shrimp rolls for anybody's party, and you have them delivered by Uber. What the hell? So your party store, so you have a party store in town, work with them. They have people who throw parties. Hey, that takes work. Thank you. See, the thing in marketing is you have to have people. So you don't have people yet, you find somebody who does have people, and you do something together. Give them all the money, or you don't even charge in the beginning. So it's better to learn how to find customers and give it to them free than to take marketing courses and all this kind of bullshit that may or may not work anyway. And so you learn for free and learn for real. That's it. All these courses don't really know your community and all that. Maybe some tricks, but they're not worth spending money and time on to me. The real thing you may spend money on time is finding a customer. Everything else is detail. It doesn't really matter. The customers will tell you what's good or bad, not some so-called expert like me. I don't know why people buy donuts or hoagies or cheese plates, that you could deliver at a party. Most of us is just, we're a service economy, and that's what we have. You're not making cars anymore and stuff like that. No, you're providing a service. So people throwing a party, people having anything, they don't want to cook, they don't want to fool with all that. They have enough things to do. So you take that. I mean, kids parties. Maybe you have, healthy kids treats for kids parties, or something like that. And there's so many ways, to do things, if you're willing to be creative. And that's it. Because most existing things don't work, or it becomes too complicated to enter the field because people are there gobbling it all up. So you find something new. It's easy. Things are new. Most of the old stuff doesn't work anyway. So you got to think of something new. And that's what that is. So I think now it's so easy to start any kind of business. Little or no money. Don't worry about it. And you don't have to worry about bosses or anything. And you get right to the heart of pleasing people with your service, what you like. I mean, that's why I get so much joy out of what I'm doing, because I'm doing what comes from my heart to individuals, and getting that individual feedback is nothing like it. It's sort of like, we work an economy like that with craftsmen and trades and things like that. The shoemaker made shoes one at a time, and now we have a factory in Brazil that does that. Who the hell cares how the guy making shoes? But now, because we're more service-oriented, not product-oriented, you could have a service and figure out how to sell it, make money out of that, and grow and do it for the rest of your life. If you're doing something you love to do, you don't want to retire. People want to retire because they're doing shit they hate, just to get money. So if you could find something you love to do, you love making hoagies, you love making cookies, whatever the heck it is, you do that till you die. Grandma did that forever, right? So why don't you and figure out how to get paid for it? Now, with all the cloud and the internet and things like delivery service, nothing. So you give them a few bucks and you deliver it, and you don't have to manage, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about the laws and delivering, nothing. So starting a food business in your kitchen, best place is start with your local county cooperative extension service. Or just do it, give the food away for free, and see what happens later. Most of the time, nothing's going to happen. You won't figure it out yet. So don't waste time doing stuff you may not need. Wait until something's really happening, and then you could do that stuff. That's how you're worrying about if you're an LLC or... No, who the hell cares? People buy your donuts, don't give a shit what you are. As long as you got donuts. That's what you got to figure out first. You don't figure out how to become an LLC and give some attorney a couple $100 or something like that. No, that's silly. That's a waste of time. So you want to figure out, okay, what can I do? What do people want? You try it, you fail. You try it, you fail. You try it, you fail. And you just keep going until you get lucky. Or you stumble into happiness. That's what I think happens most of the time. We're all not smart. Nobody really is that smart to know exactly what to do ahead of time. They keep trying stuff until they stumble into something by accident. Most of the big inventions were that way. I mean, whether it's paper clips or the sticky notes or something, it's all just an accident that happened. But it's somebody doing stuff, right? People don't do anything, can't stumble into happiness or stumble into the rest of the. So how are we going to do it? You struggle until you find something to pay your own way in life that you enjoy doing. Man, then it's not work. I haven't worked in 30 or 40 years. And I just can't wait to get up tomorrow morning and do this again.